What's going on, everyone? Greatest Hits here. I hope y'all having an awesome day. And today we are going to replace the AC belt and everything. And the reason why is because on the used belt, it's actually worn on the outside pretty bad. I don't want it to snap when I'm driving, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it. So yeah, let's get to it. This is the diagram right here for the belt routing. So yeah, I looked at a lot of videos and it's really easy to take on and off, so I'm gonna attempt to do this. I have taken off a belt before, but it's been a while, so I don't want to mess up anything, but I think it'll be a easy job to do. So first thing you want to do is unclip this sensor right here, where the intake is at and everything. Put that to the side. Unclip this map airflow sensor carefully, so when you take it off you want to wiggle it out instead of aggressively, taking it out and whatnot. So we're gonna put all that to the side, and then you're gonna want to take all these bolts out, but it's much easier to just take these clips out, this hose out, flat tip screwdriver to loosen this clamp up and this clamp up, so you can pull it up and out. And there's another clamp right here as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can just take this part out and you can just keep this on. But I'm just gonna unclip this. That way I have more room to take this out. So yeah, there's clips right here. Alright, I got the intake off, the other one's right there, but you're gonna need a ratchet or a wrench, 15mm wrench, and if you have a ratchet, you're gonna need a 15mm socket to put it right here. And what you're gonna do is push this forward clockwise. The belt is gonna come loose and you should be able to take it off. Now I'm the only one here doing this, so if you can find somebody else that has some knowledge about cars, and they can help you take this off, because doing it with one person is gonna be a bit of a struggle. And there's another pulley way down there somewhere, I don't think y'all can see it, but to take the other belt off. So we're gonna take this used belt out, and we're not going to replace this, we're just going to replace the AC belt. top belt off. So we're gonna go down there. Let's see. We're gonna go down there and get that pulley too, way down there. Hopefully I can get to it so I can take it off. If not, then I'll just, yeah, we're gonna see. Also, make sure you have a rag over the throttle body so nothing crawls in it or anything like that. So, yeah, just for protection. So we got the old belt off. Needed some help with that. Taking it off by yourself isn't exactly the right option. So here's the used belt. See how it's worn on the edge. Might have been scraping on something, but I didn't see anything when I looked underneath the car. Here's the new belt. We're gonna put it on. Same thing. Just take the 15 socket and ratchet and turn it clockwise. I'm gonna put it back on. Here's the diagram right here. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. All right, so you need some jack stands and a jack because we were struggling trying to get the belt from up top. So my mistake was that you actually have to get it from underneath and get a wrench instead of a ratchet and a socket. So you can pull the belt from underneath the pulley over it. So we're gonna put the top belt on. We're gonna keep the car jacked just in case, and that should be it for this job. Oh, and make sure the old belt is the same size as the new belt. This belt is slightly bigger. My dad just looked at it, and that could be what was the problem. It might have rubbed on something for so long, and it just, you know, started to wear out on the outside. But make sure both old belts and new belts line up with each other correctly in width and in height. And yeah. All right, so we got the belt in now in the correct position. Make sure when you're doing this job, and this is really my mistake, but make sure you have two people, both people that have some knowledge about taking belts off of a vehicle, because doing it by yourself is going to be a struggle, a real struggle. So I'm telling you right now that you need to do that. So we're going to crank it up and see if we don't find anything that's wobbling or any squeaks or anything. Now I don't know if y'all can see this, but here's the belt underneath. We're triple checking because we don't want this thing to squeal or snap or anything. So everything should be good. We're gonna crank it. Alright guys, so that's it. I'm an amateur at working on cars and everything. I am nowhere near a master mechanic yet, but you know, I'm getting there, learning things here and there. But it was a bit of a struggle to do it by myself, so you need two people to actually do the job. Me being prideful, I thought I can do it all myself, but you know, you live, you learn kind of thing. So as you already know, the belt is on. So you want the belt to be over, and then underneath here, this big pulley right here, I can't remember what type of pulley that is. And then over this pulley over here, where the power steering pump is at. And underneath the alternator pulley, which is further down there. And then over the other pulley, which is sitting underneath it, which is right there. And yeah, just follow the diagram, guys. Make sure put the air box back on there, clip it together, the pins and everything, make sure the hose is on there, and the wiring connectors to the mass airflow and the intake wire. So yeah, it's all done. If y'all like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see more like this, just let me know. I'm Greatest Hits, and I'll holler at y'all the next one.